What's up, everybody? It's me, Melonie Mac here. I'm back. Holy moly, it feels like it has been so freaking long. So I was out visiting family for Thanksgiving, and then my mom gave us all the gift of COVID. I don't know, it's been like 2 weeks. For me, COVID wasn't that bad at all. My family handled it pretty well as well. But for me, I feel like it was only really bad for like 2 or 3 days. I've had worse flus, but, you know, still, I couldn't really get out and back into the swing of things in general. My voice is still a little weird. So yeah. Luckily for me, it wasn't bad. I'm eating keto chocolate right now. So, I was like, I took some time off. In general, just spending time with my family, and then I got back home, and then I spent, a little over a week, just getting over the rest of, residual COVID stuff, and then just being a little lazy, and chilling. And I thought, man, after you've, been out of it for a bit, with, streams and all that kind of stuff, I was like, where do I even, where do I pick up from here? So I thought I would do what I enjoy best, and that's Tomb Raider stuff. Now, this launched, I believe, on my birthday, which was I don't know, Tomb Raider 3 released on my birthday back in 98. I believe, in US region. Let me see. Tomb Raider 3 release date. They all merging up on my birthday. Now, Giovanni Lucca. I'm sorry for being a bum and talking while I'm eating, but I don't know, I just got back from the gym, so. Giovanni Lucca has been working on this for a while. No, it's a fan-made Tomb Raider 3 project. It's unofficial. It's not affiliated with Crystal Dynamics or anything like that. But basically, he has been remastering Tomb Raider 3. He's even working on cutscenes and stuff like that. I'm just blown away. I mean, what I love is Giovanni's vision is so, he doesn't set out to change it. He sets out to make Tomb Raider 3, truly just to remaster it and not take the heart out of it, not to change it, not to do it his way. I mean, his way is the more authentic way. I should say he's still doing it his way, but he isn't changing it. He's doing it authentically, and you love to see it. I'm telling you, he's got such an incredible vision with Tomb Raider and stuff. And once again, the fans are doing what the fans want. The fans are giving the other fans what we want. Crystal Dynamics, Square Enix, all that kind of stuff. They haven't really been doing a lot for classic fans. And y'all know I'm a huge classic fan. Now, I will say Tomb Raider Reloaded has been the hope for me for the future of Tomb Raider. Other than that, because I do see some more classic inspired stuff. Other than that, I've been very honest about, while liking the direction of the reboots, still having issues with it. And then not seeing it as Tomb Raider. And so whenever I see something authentically Tomb Raider, after so long, even, in this case, and in most cases these days, it being fan-made when that happens, it brings me a lot of joy. So, yeah, I'm going to leave a link in the description where you guys can play this. And, yeah, let's hop into it. I want to try it, so let's go. Now, Joy 2 key isn't working for me with my controller. It is what it is. I'll just try PC controls. I absolutely despise playing on PC controls, and I know there's, yeah, I know people are different on this. A lot of classic fans actually prefer the PC controls, but I've always preferred using a gamepad, but let's see how it goes. Look at that. This has got me all excited. All right, we're gonna do new just so I can compare that side by side. Ha! You guys! This is... Woo! This is a big difference. I'm obsessed. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I'm freaking out about trying to use... Ah! Okay, I'm freaking out about trying to use keyboard controls. Trying to remember them. There we go. All right. Let's go ahead and let that do that. Hopefully, okay, we're good, we're good. Holy moly, look at this. I love the red in her hair. Big fan of that. You know, classic Lara definitely had some, like, reddish to her hair. And these days, not so much, but I do really like that. Like, this is just beautiful. Okay. Okay, ready? Dude, I still feel... I just feel so out of my element with PC controls, for classic Tomb Raider here. But okay, let's go ahead and just give this some more of a look here. I mean, there's a nice side by side. All right, let's go ahead and play. First, we're gonna get that. I'm really excited about this. About how this turned out. Alright, so I'm already starting to get a little bit. I just really wish that I could get my Joy 2 key to work right now, but it is what it is. Like, I've been running into issues. I also have another... I'm gonna start bringing back my Tomb Raider level editor, gameplay, so you can streams and all that kind of stuff. And I'm installing one right now, which I will share with you guys here soon. But first, I just wanted to give this a shot. I mean, gosh, this is what the fans want. You know what I mean? Like, Square, Crystal. This is what we want. We just want remasters of what's already going on. You know what I mean? Like, don't change it. Giovanni knows exactly. Giovanni gets the heart of Tomb Raider. Was able to offer this, like, remaster without compromising the actual soul of the game. So, I mean, it looks incredible. This is what we want! Give the fans what we want! Okay. Now y'all go ahead and make fun of me for... I'm just gonna play and have some fun here. And y'all can make fun of me for trying to navigate, the... Ooh, okay. So hold on. I know exactly what we're doing here. Trying to navigate the PC controls. I just never could get familiar with them. Now, when I was younger and I played, like, as a kid, Tomb Raider for the first time, I used it, or I played on PlayStation. That's one reason why I like the controls better. Now, Tomb Raider Chronicles I did beat on, oh, hold on. We ain't gonna shoot the monkey. Now, he will steal our medipacks and all that good stuff, but... Yeah, I ain't trying to kill the monkeys. Have y'all played Do Not Kill the Monkeys on, TRLE? I don't know. I learned my lesson. Hello! Oh, see, he left it. Okay. Now, Tomb Raider 3. I haven't played Tomb Raider 3 in a minute. I haven't played Tomb Raider 3 since 2020. Now, Giovanni did an amazing job on this. I want to say he got Calypso from the community. Is that how you say their name? I want to say Calypso is how you say it. Like, Calypso. Off the top of my head, I'm not totally remembering. I remember Calypso by their love of Tomb Raider 3, which I'm pretty sure they were brought on at some capacity to help out. And then you've got Dean Copry, who helped with the sound and stuff. I mean, yeah, this has been a labor of love for the fans, by the fans. You love to see it. Okay. Let's continue. I'm like surprised I haven't crashed and burned too much on PC controls right now, but we're working with it. Now, want to be careful of piranhas and the current in general. I haven't played Tomb Raider 3 in a minute. Last I attempted Tomb Raider 3 was in like early 2020. So it's been a minute. It is my second favorite. Okay. But I find myself constantly, oh gosh, constantly going back to Tomb Raider 1, especially. And I've been playing some more Tomb Raider 2 lately on Vita. But yeah, I mean, it feels really good to be able to play Tomb Raider 3 right now with these textures. Alright, so gotta be careful. I don't want to, I want to get through this without killing any monkeys. I know, they're little Medipack thieves, but yeah. I mean, this looks really freaking good, dude. This looks amazing. I'm very impressed with this. Giovanni has worked, like I said earlier, a long time on this. A long time. And has absolutely done an amazing job. I'm very pleased. Okay, hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me remember this. Yeah, there it is. I know what's going on. Okay. Ooh, let's get those flares. You know, I'm not saving it, which is pretty dangerous for me playing on PC controls. But we're going for it. Okay. Okay, let's watch it. Now, this is, yeah, we've got a lot to be concerned about here. I really want to find that one key. I want to get to that part especially. Okay, hold on. Let me just, it's been a minute. It has been a minute since I've played 3. Alright, hold on. Here we go. Ooh. I love it. It's just like the atmosphere is still here, man. The atmosphere has not been... There it is. There it is. Come on. Oops. Oh, crap. Wrong button. That's how I, like, draw my holsters out. Oh, crap. I'm trying to do flips and stuff, and I'm pushing the wrong button on the keyboard as well. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to sit here and complain about being bad at keyboard controls this whole time. Don't worry about it, y'all. Wow. See, and I love this song so much. It's just... That's the thing I love about this remaster, and this is why I want remasters. I don't want no remakes, I want remasters, because I want to feel the heart of the game. You know what I mean? Of the games of all the classics. That's why we need them in remastered format like this. I really, you know, it's like, dude, if Crystal Dynamics, I understand they're busy. Now they're assigned to Perfect Dark and all that kind of stuff as well, which has me worried for a number of reasons, but I'll share that for another video or something, I suppose. Now, I understand they have their hands full, but like, look at this, man. You've got people... Ah! I forgot about the second tiger for some reason. Ah, jump, jump. You've got freaking fans with the capabilities, especially if you just like, I don't know. I really wish that they would hire fans or at least consult with fans who have the kind of talent like this. I mean, you've got people in the community who just like are producing stellar stuff. Now imagine if they were, you know, outsourced or again, at the very least, at least consulted with, and then you could have the remasters outsourced in general. And just have some fans on board for consulting purposes, make sure that they're doing things justice for us. Like, for example, look at what Giovanni's done here. If they just said, okay, Giovanni, we're gonna pay you to consult with our team and to make sure that, you know, some justice is served here. Get Dean Capri on with the soundtrack and all that good stuff. I mean, dude, I would have full trust and full faith in whatever they're working on. You know, with that. Look at that. See, it's crazy going back and looking at parts of this that look different than the original. Okay, hold on. Crap. What is the keyboard? Okay, hold on. That's just... What is the... Oh, here it is. I'm trying to remember the keyboard controls for crouching. Alright. Let's keep going. Alright, so... Ooh, look at that! I still ain't saving it! I don't want to save it right now. I'm just like living life on the edge. I don't even freaking care, bro. I feel like I'm living on the edge when I'm playing this with keyboard controls and not saving it. Because my reaction time in general is so much slower because I'm like, wait a minute. How did I do this on PC controls? Look at her fingers even. There's just certain things that look different. I feel like, don't the hands look different? That can't just be me. That can't just be me remembering it different. Like there's, yeah. I mean, clearly there's a lot of other stuff that looks different here, but yeah. Okay, so I gotta get to that, see, even that, I like that the textures there, obviously the graphics are a lot better, but it still doesn't, I really appreciate the fact that Giovanni did not make the items glow and be easier to see and stuff like that. Because even though it looks better and some of the textures aren't as, they're not going to be as confusing as the textures from the original, just simply because everything is a lot more distinguishable and all that kind of crap. Oh, hold on. I need to get this anyway. Gosh. But yeah, the Tomb Raider community is very split, so it really depends on... And a lot of this just happens, like, whenever Tomb Raider is switched studios, it's going to be different. That's just how it is. It's not going to be the same. It's not made by the same studio anymore. Core design we haven't seen for a long time. Now... And so you do have a lot of people from the fan base who are used to like this classic era, who prefer the classic era like myself. And then you got like newer fans, or you got like mid-level, like people who may have just started from Legend onward and that's their favorite era. And while on the surface it does seem a lot closer, and I know some people who aren't extremely versed in the franchise count Legend as classic Tomb Raider, and it's not. It's very different still. However, you know, that was its own era. I find that the Legend Anniversary and Underworld era of Tomb Raider was the more watered down version. Now, granted, a very beautifully packaged, but you know, it's just a lot of what makes it. I feel like that was a lot more of an accessible version of Tomb Raider. I like to jokingly call it Play School Tomb Raider. And I don't mean that to be insulting, but it is Play School Tomb Raider in the fact that it's a lot more accessible, okay? It's still got, like, a lot of the aesthetic and all that, but it's very watered down and it's very accessible for people, especially Legend basically plays itself. There's not a lot that really goes into it in terms of being the player with the inputs and all that kind of stuff. And then you got the Reboot, which completely changed everything drastically, even more so. Now, there is some division among fans because of that and because of what all has changed so much. Now, some people love all three eras. Some people love them all equally. Some people love them all at varying degrees. Some people don't like certain eras and they like other eras, and so on and so forth. And it's caused a lot of division within the fan base, and there is some toxicity among that. Some people can't handle, I think for what a lot of it is a lot of people do not want to hear others talking bad about an era that they love, especially if that's like their favorite, for example. So I know for myself I can rub some people the wrong way, because I am a big fan of the old school classic era, right? And I have issues with the Reboot. I have issues with Legend era, all that kind of stuff. Now, granted, I do really love both of those eras in general, but I have issues with them. Look at this. I like how this is, usually this is basically pitch black in the original. And in the remaster here, it's just looks good. Looks great. It's not just pitch black for the sake of being pitch black. Now, you need to be able to see a little bit, but I do understand the need for flares and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so anyway, I was on a bit of a tangent there. I need to get back to what I was saying. And so, yeah, I understand, for example, that a lot of my own personal taste, has made some people mad. Now, I don't sugarcoat crap, so when I don't like stuff, now, you know what? I say that, but I feel like I still do sugarcoat crap a lot more than I would like to, but I, quite frankly, would make even more people upset if I didn't. So, here's one thing, though, is I just say how I feel, and some people don't like it, and it does upset some people. So, for example, I will say that, you know, current modern Tomb Raider isn't Tomb Raider to me, but neither is Legend era. I mean, and as great as Legend era is in a lot of ways in the style of it and stuff, it's not modern, or it's not, yeah, it's not Tomb Raider to me. It's just not. It's a different thing. Now, it is a lot closer in a lot of respects, but it's still different. And some people take issues with me saying stuff like that. They say, no, this is Tomb Raider. Clearly, it's Tomb Raider. Well, it's called Tomb Raider, but they get upset that I consider Lara Croft among all three to be three different Lara Crofts. And especially some people who are more a fan of the Reboot, I find get the most upset at me. Especially. But, I mean, here's the thing, though, is... I knew I was trying to get the secret earlier and I did it the wrong way. I knew I was doing something wrong. But yeah, anyway. Gosh, I feel extremely handicapped trying to do this without my PC or my PlayStation controller. But yeah, so anyway, yeah, I'm going on a tangent here. I'm just talking. Just thinking out loud. So yeah, anyway. I mean... Oh, crap. I don't have my... Okay, here we go. Ready? I can't be like... Okay, ready? Okay, I'm thinking ahead of time when I do with these controls. Okay, Heat. Come on! Alright. Alright, so anyway... That's that. But other than some of that kind of stuff, well, here's the thing is I understand when people, you know, sometimes people just want the delivery softened a little bit. I get it. You know, they don't want to hop on Twitter and see me saying, dude, look at that texture. Gosh, this looks amazing. Oh, they don't want to hear me saying stuff like, oh, this isn't Tomb Raider for me, about new Tomb Raider. And they don't like it. I understand that. But at the same time, though, there's, like, I should be allowed to use my social media how I want, you know. Don't like it, then you don't have to follow me. You can block me if you don't want to see my opinions. And if it bothers you that somebody on the internet does not like a version of Tomb Raider as much that you like. And for me, it's not even so much that. It's not even me not even liking them. Now, if I straight up just hated the reboots or something, a lot of people just say that I don't like them. Dude, I actually love the reboot Tomb Raider games. I love them. I don't consider them Tomb Raider. And I don't consider the character Lara Croft. It's a different entity. And it's the same way with me. Like, I'm a Devil May Cry fan, so. If I look at, like, DMC, the reboot, Devil May Cry, I freaking love that game. It's one of my favorite Devil May Cry games. But do I consider it actual Devil May Cry? No, I don't. It's different. It's just different. Dante's not the same. The characters in general, Virgil, all that kind of stuff. You know, there's a lot of parallels and there's a lot of inspiration for it, but ultimately it's a totally different entity. Now, when I first played the DMC reboot, I hated it. I was like, oh my gosh, I hate this. Like, it made me mad. And I think the big reason why, and in some ways they, like, mocked the original fans and stuff like that. When you had Dante wear the white mop, gets on his head, and he's like, never in a million years or something like that. Like, yeah, they did some stuff to mock the fans. And, you know, we've seen that with Tomb Raider. We've seen the developers, the modern developers, mock the fans of the classics and basically say, eat your heart out, classic, it ain't gonna happen again, type thing. I mean, we haven't seen it at that capacity, but, you know, we've seen little digs and stuff at the classic era of Tomb Raider. And that's been frustrating and upsetting and all that jazz. Where was I going with that, dude? Oh, yeah. But, like, with DMC, I had to separate it. And once I did separate it, I was able to enjoy it. And now, again, like I said, it's one of my favorite. Dude, I feel like there's Uzi clips. Yep. There they are. Once I was able to separate it, I was able to enjoy it. I just had to separate it. And so it's the same with Tomb Raider for me. I have to separate the reboot Tomb Raider from, you know, I think I'm gonna save it, because if I die from lack of, like, using these controls right, I don't feel like it right now. You know, I don't feel like it. Or piranhas or something, which I want to say, I don't know. I don't know, man. Hold on, let's see if we can make this jump. So anyway. Anyway, yeah, that's what Tomb Raider has been for me. I've had to separate it. And so, yeah, I still like the modern stuff, but look, it's not the same, and it's just, they're not even trying to make it the same. And you know, I feel like people who get offended that, I think there needs to be some sort of a level of understanding here from, like, modern, or to understand more from, like, the old school fans, is that we were straight up told by the developers, forget everything you know about Tomb Raider. They straight up said that. Forget everything you know about Tomb Raider. They don't want, they wanted to reinvent it. They wanted to make it their own thing. And so, yeah. It's not the same, and they never wanted it to be the same. If they wanted it to be the same, it wouldn't be so different. So, I feel like people who are, you know, they get offended about being told it's different, it's really not Tomb Raider and all that kind of stuff. Well, again, it wasn't intended to be. Now, if you wanna say Tomb Raider, Rise of Tomb Raider, all that kind of stuff, if you want to say that's Tomb Raider, and that's the same thing and the same character as Lara Croft and all that kind of stuff, if you want to say that, go for it. If you are somehow, I feel like you gotta be a magician to kind of connect those. But hey, if you want to see it that way, great. But like, there should be, oh yeah, that's that. There should be some level of understanding for those of us who don't. Dude, I've been on a tangent. I feel like I'm playing this game in slow motion when I play with these PC controls. Okay. I'm freaking loving this though, okay? Enough about like talking about Tomb Raider drama in the community. I'm freaking loving this. Okay, so let's... Okay. I'm loving this, remaster. Giovanni did a really good job. And everybody that was brought on board to work on this together. I know Giovanni did the majority of this, but still, you know, just saying. Just saying, I don't want to miss out on anybody else who's brought on, like, at different capacities. But, yeah. It's... What I love about it is that it's still, obviously, Tomb Raider 3. This is what the beauty of a remaster over a remake is. It's still the same game. But it's like... Oh, on one hand, it does feel like I'm experiencing it different, like a different experience because of it. But at the same time, it also feels like... It almost feels like this is how it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like, hey, this feels like it did when I played it when I was a kid. And I thought it looked amazing back then. You know, because for the time it did. So. Gosh. I'm telling you, trying to shoot tigers. Ah! Oh my gosh, I'm gonna freaking die! Oh, I need my controller. Hey, we're making it happen. I feel like I will never fully, no matter how much I try, I can never fully feel comfortable with PC controls. I gotta have my controller. Now, some people do prefer keyboard controls, so. I've already been there and pulled that. Ooh, that's the... Okay, hold on. Crap. Alright. There we go. Oh, we lowered all those. All right. I keep pushing the wrong button on the keyboard. Okay, so this is still, you know, like that. Okay, so let's rethink this now. Now we've got the water levels. Oh yeah, let's go. Now I can finally do this. Okay. That's right. Too high. There we go. Okay. No, it didn't open that one. I'm trying to figure out what that did. Okay, we don't want to fall. Yeah, we don't want to fall over there. Alright, let's just... I don't know. I didn't see that it opened that. I forgot. Dude. Ooh. I freaking forgot what it does. Ooh. Now, probably... Yeah, hold on. Not that. Let's see if it opened that. Show did! Alright. Let's progress. Ugh! Hold on, tiger. Hold on. Let me just think for a moment. Woo! Got him. It's like it's so scary getting in any type of combat scenario with PC controls for me. I'm like, am I gonna be able to move today? Or what? Okay, hold on. Now, I just, okay. I like to look over everything. Here we go. See, this is just what was done so well with this is that just having the everything updated, but without having the glowing items. Because this is what I feel like what would happen is if I feel like if this were officially done at official capacity, Crystal Dynamics would make the items glow and crap like that. I could just see that. I could. Look at this. See, look at this key. Hey, do not. No! I was looking at it. Okay, so we're not going to kill him at this present time. Now, he does take this key and he can move with it and crap like that. Now, otherwise, it blends in pretty freaking well with the textures, too. This particular key, I'd had quite the time with that when I first beat this game when I was a kid. Oh my gosh. I can't even tell you how long it took my brothers and I to find this key. Just because it blended in with that. Now, watching it here is a little bit of a different story. I didn't want to kill the monkey. I couldn't remember. I can't remember if you can do this without it. Otherwise. Yeah, he's just gonna... Yeah, alright. You know, I'm done being nice. Now, see? You can see the key better with these. Now, if you play on the original, especially on PlayStation, it's difficult to see that key. But the way that this, like, they didn't make it glowy. I mean, in theory, it shouldn't have been that difficult for me to find that key when I was younger. But that's the thing, though, is I've had a hard time with that portion of the game even after, you know, seeing that key is still difficult. But, yeah, I don't know. Last I remember, anyway, it's been a bit. So either I'm just doubly stupid or that's just a very difficult key to see. I remember being stuck on here for so freaking long and going through the whole freaking game over and over, like looking around before, looking around everywhere just trying to find that freaking key. And now it's like, okay. Alright, so. But I like the fact that it's like, it's not that we're seeing it better because they made it glowy or something. It's just that, I don't know. It's just more visible from graphical improvements. Yay! Randy and Rory! Now, hold on, we'll look at this and then I'll talk more after.
Hello? Hello?
What? What do you want from me now?
Nothing that taxing. Are you alright?
Well, if you'd all stop, I might be just fine. Just 100%. Just go!
If you'd all stop, who are you talking about?
All you, hundreds of you, talking and chattering and breaking my brain up.
Well, I'm not quite sure where you're coming from, but I just want to know about the Infada artifact. In the temple up there.
Voodoo magic and all, huh? I don't touch this stuff myself.
It's not voodoo. Look, is there anyone else here with you?
Yeah, Randy and Rory.
Randy and Rory? Where? What are you all doing here?
Well, they're staying put in that temple. I told them not to. I warned them first. Not doing much now, I doubt, under half a ton of mudslide. Me. I'm leaving. Next bus out. This jungle has rooted enough rot into me. I'd also
I
the
miss
same
when
advice
Lara
to
was
you,
tall. Like, she was as
you
tall
don't
as a
seem
lot
like
of the
type to
dudes.
care if I said you're
And
gonna
now if you see her
die.
next to NPCs and stuff, she's like the smallest, tiniest little
Yeah.
delicate looking thing. I hate it. I like that tall, powerful, thick thighs, like strong Lara. I miss Lara looking intimidating. I miss that. Okay. All right, well, there you have it. I'm going to go ahead and call it there for this gameplay and stuff. If you guys want to check this out, Giovanni did an amazing job. You can play the India levels remastered, and there's some instructions and all that kind of stuff, how to do everything. I'll leave in the description. But thank you all so much for watching. Please let me know what you want to see next here on my channel, also on my streams, all that good stuff. I'm in a Tomb Raider mood. I usually am, but I'm very much in a classic Tomb Raider mood, also a TRLE mood, so I do want to play a lot more like Tomb Raider level editor levels and stuff like that. But thank you all so much for hanging out. I missed you. I'm so happy to see you.